Montreal, Canada. Watch that sun come up. So it's go home day, right?
It's go home day.
No, it never fails. Go home day, something always happens. So we get on our plane and we get our plane all cute and ready to go and we prepped and stuff, and then all of a sudden it goes in op. What you mean it's an op? That means we have to get off and go to a new plane. What you mean we gotta get off and go to a new plane? What you mean? I'm just saying. They're like, you gotta get off. So we went to a new plane and a new gate, and we left leg. And then, okay, let me tell you. So we ended up closing the door. Everything's good. We're about to do, did my checks and everything. We good, right? This guy goes, excuse me, I'm going to miss my connection in Atlanta. I don't want to stay in Atlanta. Can I get off?
Are you sure?
You sure you want to get off? Yes, I want to get off. I'm not going to stay in Atlanta. I don't want to stay in Atlanta for a day. I need to be in Costa Rica tonight. Okay. Hello. Hey, Captain. Hey, yeah. So we have a passenger who would like to get off. All right, let's call ops. So they call ops. We got the A-OK to open the door up to let this guy off, right? We get the door open. The guy's right here. All of a sudden, he's like, oh, no, I don't want to go. I don't want to get off. I'm going to go to Atlanta. Excuse me? So we had to open the door all over again for you? And now you want to go?
And then, let me ask you if you'll be fine.
Okay. That's fine. Whatever. So, finally, after taking that extra delay, we closed the door back up. We had to do our checks again. We had to do a safety demo. We get in the sky. There's some turbulence and stuff like that, but we ended up landing super late. But we are still going to Azuma.
You get to stay. Nobody likes you. Please ensure that all carry-on items are properly stowed and fastened those seatbelts.
Reporting live from Azuma
And or Georgetown for those who
or
are lame like me.
Georgetown, Bahamas.
Messy bun, hun.
Beautiful out here. So beautiful out here.
In the event somebody falls and hurts themselves,
yeah. Oh.
Not really. We gotta go back to work. But I could use a tan.
I'm gonna go on vacation here. Y'all go and see.
It was plenty
what
of
beautiful
seats.
it is. Welcome to Atlanta where the players play and we write on things like every day. Anyways, we are back in Atlanta, hot Atlanta, and we are walking to the Marta station right now. Marta. It was a good day. A lot of delays. We late because we should have been here a lot earlier. Anyways, guys, we are back. We are done with our 4-day trip. She over here making faces, thinking she cute. She was acting a fool on the plane.
Okay, set it on down.
Before heading home, I decided to make a pit stop. Now, while at this bus stop, I heard about a little concert that's going to be happening at 8 o'clock. And I heard them practicing, rehearsing, and it sounded good. So I was like, I want to go. So I'm going downstairs and listen to them. I hope you guys will like it too.
Tonight. Hope you guys are having a good time. We got plenty of show ahead of you tonight. And what's happening? What's going on, man?
Sweeping.
You're sweeping? We're trying to do a little band thing. I think you're a little early or a little late, one or the other. What do you think about the band?
You're okay.
Yeah? So what's your name?
I'm Ace.
Ace? So
yeah.
what's wrong with it?
It's a bit slow.
It's a little slow.
Yeah.
So what can we do a little faster? Oh, wait a minute. I got an idea.
That's not it, boss.
What you need when things are slow is a little polka, guys. Let's do a little polka for Ace, everybody. Come on, let's pick it up. Here we go.
You guys enjoy yourselves. I'll be over there sweeping.
All right, you just go over there. Wait till you hear this, Ace. You're gonna like it. Get to the show and start to go, and everybody's swaying. Hands in the air, and we don't care because the band is playing. Guy walks by with that look in his eye, and we know what he's doing. He's just out to fight about the faces he can ruin. Well, fight, you think it's right for all the time you wasted. I'm gonna go to home back to be a race of faces. Fight, you think it's right. Party, show up, loser. I'm gonna go to home back to when you're a thinking loser. Let's don't get too excited, kids. We have a long night ahead of us.
Well, guys, that was a fun experience to be a part of their music video, maybe, and to be in the background of their recording. It was really awesome. I had lots of fun. Now I'm home, freezing cold, so the week went pretty good. I had some ups and downs, mainly ups, but a little downs, you know. We're totally not done yet, you know. This is our extended version, only because of the length or how my schedule is of being, you know, 2 days off, 4 days on, 2 days off, 2 days on, and then I'm back to my regular schedule. So it was lots of fun. I worked with an amazing flight attendant. I met the lead singer of Leonard Skinner. I met the lead guitarist of Leonard Skinner, and I got pictures with them. I met some really cool passengers who are very entertaining. I went from Montreal to the Bahamas in one day. I got to explore Montreal for a 17-hour layover. We did have a couple of modifications in our schedule. We had some delays, only because we started off with a broken plane. Well, not really broken, but it had some testing to go through, apparently. And we started off with that. Then we had a gate change. So we went to the next gate, to the next plane, and we had to do all of our checks. And then we got everybody on. And then we were running behind a little bit, but also the guy wanted to get off the plane. So we're like, great, we just closed the door, so now you want to get off the plane? Okay, hold on. So he had to call, make sure all of that went through, and then when they got the A-OK, we're like, all right, you can get off now. And so he was like, yeah, I'm gonna get off. And then he gets to the top, and you know, right before he gets off, he was like, wait, oh well, you know, I'll just stay. I'll just go to Atlanta. I'll stay on the plane. Are you sure? Yes. Well, you just said that you wanted to get off, but now you want to stay. Okay, you can stay. Go back to your seat and sit down, and that's it. So that's what he did. Then we get to Atlanta. We're delayed, but we're at the right gate for our next flight to the Bahamas, and we're waiting on our pilots. Apparently, the gate agent says the pilots was there for an hour and a half, but by the time, you know, that we landed and everything, the pilots landed 15-20 minutes after us. So we're like, oh, if our pilots have been there for over an hour and a half, then why aren't they, you know, already down here to get on the plane so that we can board up and go? Anyways, that gate agent lied about it, but we finally get to the Bahamas. We're late, and then we, you know, groom it up, clean it, put everything together, blah blah blah, get people on board. And then we fly out, and then we get back to Atlanta, and we're late. So, yeah, so it was pretty awesome, and the view was beautiful. But, yes, it's just, you gotta stay on your P's and Q's. You just gotta stay on your P's and Q's. You never know who's watching. You never know who's paying attention. You never know what's going down. Somebody wants to get off, try to figure out what's going on, try to get them off if you can. That's it, you know. But, you know, these last 4 days was actually really, really good. So, hopefully, I mean, my 2 days off are going to be great, but hopefully the next 2 days on will be good, whether they use me or not. Stay tuned and find out. Hey, good morning, guys. So, I got this coming to the end of the week, the last 2 days before I'm back on my regular schedule of weekends off, weekdays on. And they called me for a 2-day trip. Well, it's an overnight trip, but so I got 3 legs today. 1, 2, 3. I am going from Atlanta to White Plains, and then White Plains back to Atlanta, and then Atlanta to Rochester, Minnesota. And then I stay overnight in Minnesota, and then I come back in the morning, and then I'm back on my weekends. Yes. Man, that was a tiny flight, 35 people. Nothing wrong with that. That's good. We just made it to White Plains. Now we sitting and we're about to start boarding to go all the way back to Atlanta. And it's gonna be a full flight, I can tell you that much. We ran out of blankets, and it's freezing cold, so we're on this plane. The heat is turned all the way up, and it's still cold. So, sucks to suck, but we're going to be freezing. Like, I'm freezing. I can't do anything about it. The life of a flight attendant. All right, this is my flight buddy, Brooke, right here. We did this today. We did this today, and it's supposed to snow tomorrow, and we ain't happy about it.
Nah, we're gonna be out.
We is can't with the world. Okay, is it that way? Hey guys, hey. The date is done. Happy about that, right? Three legs. Atlanta to White Plains, White Plains to Atlanta, Atlanta, Rochester, Minnesota. It was a good flight. You know, we found out that our Rochester flight was a survey flight. So we'll see how good those surveys turn out to be, because we did our best. Anyways, we had a couple of well, they're Mexican, I can tell you that, because they're from Mexico City, and they didn't speak any English, and I had to help with the translation and help them get to their seats and everything and make sure everything was good, and I did pretty good. Then, let's see. Oh, man, that flight to Rochester, man, let me tell you, it was so much. They ordered, well, not ordered, but they had everything. You know, I ran out of Cokes, I ran out of Diet Cokes, I ran out of ginger ale, I ran out of orange juice, apple juice, cran apple juice, seltzer. I ran out of everything, man. I just kept running out of stuff. I was just like, I don't have any more. I don't have any more, you know. So I kept getting refills, but things happen. Got to my hotel, right? And tell me why I forgot my food on the plane. mad. I had a nice juicy pork chop. I had some mac and cheese. I had some green beans.
Yeah, but what's so special about the pork chop though? Like,
my girlfriend, I don't know if y'all heard that. She said, what's so special about the pork chop? My girlfriend made the pork chop, okay? So I'm in my hotel. It's a, you know, it's a cute little hotel. Whatever. Double bed in it. I love the heat in here because it just got hot quick. It was like, bam! I was like, yes. And it has a microwave and it has a refrigerator. So yeah. Alright guys, so I'm going to end this for the night. I will be getting some food from next door and we'll see how it goes. I will chat with you guys later.
Good morning. Reporting live from Rochester, Minnesota. I'm tired. I slept, you know. But today's only one leg and one leg only. That's going all the way back to Atlanta. It's about 2 hour, 10-minute flight. Yeah, it should be good. I'll be doing forward today. Yes, I will. And then once I get home and I'm released, I'll be back on my regular schedule, which means I have my weekends off. That's all I ever wanted. Well, guys, I'll see you guys later. Guys, guess what? I knew it was gonna snow and I'm not ready for this. I am not ready for the snow. That means I need to go get me some boots. Yes. I'm not ready for the snow. Anyways, let me finish getting ready and then go out and walk in the snow. I'm not ready. Alright guys, so I'm taking my first steps out into the freezing cold. I'm not ready for this. Ooh. Not ready for this at all. Alright, so I'm on my plane. It's a very small plane, but it's okay. We are about to be good. We're about to be leaving. We're gonna get de-iced because it's snowing outside and it's freezing cold. And the bad thing is we don't have no potable water. So they're bringing us some stuff. We don't have no potable water. So that means no hot tea, no coffee. The life is good. Yes. Alright, so I'm gonna be working this plane and I'm gonna be excited about it. Only got one leg and one leg only. The rest of my crew got 2 legs. They got an extra leg after me. Sorry, but I'm off tomorrow and I'm back on my schedule, so it's go home day. So I'm excited about that and I get to go home. So until then, I'll see you later. Alright, let's talk about how your girl is rushing through the airport right now. I have they gave me, today, you know, I was supposed to do one leg. Supposed to go home right down, right? But no, they decided to give me a turn. So they give me a turn all the way to Columbus, Georgia and back. So I'm heading to this gate. Flight was supposed to leave at 10:30. It is after 10:30. Do you think I'm rushing? No, but we just landed, so whatever. I'm almost to the gate, so I'll talk to you guys later. So we were on the ground for about an hour and a half, and you know, life happens. The visibility was way too low, meaning that we can't
land if the clouds are way too low. You know, there's a certain level of where the clouds need to be before we can actually land in some spot. So we can't take off because by the time we get there, it still won't be visible. But we finally made it, yay! And I made a friend with a doggy named Navy. So cute. You can't tell me that dog was not cute. Just look. So I was supposed to be done earlier today and do one leg, and that was it. I was supposed to go home, right? Ooh. They called me and told me that they added a turn. A turn meaning 2 flights. One to wherever and then wherever back to Atlanta. So we were delayed coming in because we had to get de-iced this morning because there was snow on the ground and we don't want our plane to be frozen, so we have to, you know, get it de-iced. And that took about an hour before we were able to actually take off. So yeah, because we have to wait for other airplanes to get de-iced as well, so they got de-iced before us. Then once we were in the air, did our service, you know, our plane did not have any potable water. That means the water that we use to make coffee, tea, or the water that you use to wash your hands. We didn't have any of that because where we were in Rochester, they don't have potable water. They don't have the equipment to do potable water. So, very interesting. Anyways, so they had to bring us coffee, you know. So, we finished our flight. We get into Atlanta like 10:30-ish. 10:25-ish. A lot of people miss their connections. I try to help as best as I could, but yeah. So we get in and we are you know, so I'm like, okay, get everybody off and everything, then rush to my new gate, and I find out that we're delayed. We are delayed until, 11:15. And then we ended up being delayed a whole hour and a half later than that. So, of course people weren't happy that we were delayed or anything like that, but it happens. Low visibility where we were going, which means that the clouds were too low and we can't see. So it has to be above a certain visibility, and if it's not, then we can't take off to fly into that location. It's unsafe, and then you can miss the runway, and tragic. We don't want that. So we're sitting on the plane, we're waiting. One person decides that he wants to get off. The door's not closed yet, so that's fine. You know, he decides he wants to get off. He's just gonna rent a car and call it a day. Okay, so we let him off. But once it hit that 90-minute mark, I went through with some snacks and everything. I was about to go through with some water, but then we got the A-OK that we'll be able to move, and so I decided, you know, no water, there was no point. We were about to leave, so I got the door closed and everything like that, and we were ready to take off. We were sitting on the ground. Oh yeah, so we got into where did we go? Columbus. So we got into Columbus. Of course, we were late. And then we were sitting on the ground in Columbus waiting for the ramps, you know, the rampers to get to us. And then once we got to Columbus, then we had a quick turn to get people off, get people on, and then close the door and let's get going. So we sat on the ground for about a good 15-20 minutes before we were able to take off, and the turbulence was ridiculous once we got in the sky.
But on my Columbus, from Atlanta to Columbus, I met a doggy. He's so cute. His name is Navy. And he was just the cutest little doggy ever. And I got to feed him a snack. Because like I said, I went through with snacks. So he saw me go through with snacks and he was a little upset. Not really, but he just kept looking like I had something to give him. So his owner gave me a dog treat to give to him. Now Navy is a service animal, and so he was laying on the ground in front of the bulkhead. So it was nice to see, you know, a well-behaved service animal and to give him a treat while, you know, we were waiting to plane. Alright, hello, good morning. Let's see if I could put a recap on this week, okay? So I had, what was it, 2 days on, 2 days off, 4 days on, 2 days off, 2 days on, and now I'm back to my regular schedule of having weekends off, so 2 days off and then I'll have 5. Whew, that is just the longest week ever. But I had to break it up into 2 sections, 2 videos, so that it didn't drain on forever. Well, apparently I never finished that week off, so I do apologize because I'm about to finish it off now. With that super long week that I had, 14 days, it was a lot going on. But I thank you guys for sticking with me and watching the videos through and through. And I will see you guys next week. Best believe I will have some more of that Harlem Globetrotter video coming up and the Lab Rats video. Excuse my videotaping. It's not the best, but I did do a lot of movement, so forgive me. I will see you guys next week.